Today, we're taking a look at some of the cleanest CS2 skins you can get for under $5. Cheap, clean, and aesthetically pleasing. Also, a quick heads up, there's a small giveaway coming up later in the video. Alright, let's get started with our first skin. Now let's start off with the Glock 18 pink DD pad, and in my opinion this is a very slept on skin. You don't see it too often anymore, and in souvenir it's only $3.50 and field tested. I think it looks just like it escaped straight out of a 2009 Call of Duty camo pack, so yeah, love the skin. But if you want something with a bit more artwork, the Glock 18 Shinobu got you covered, and everybody knows the skin by now, but I wanted to include it here in this list because it just feels aggressive. It feels like there's some character behind it, and the eyes just fit very well, especially if you like cyberpunk anime spin-off. I think it looks great. Now let's come to our next skin, and that's the M4A4 Sheet Lightning, and for $2.70 you get a great looking skin, one of the very few skins that mixes black and gold in a very perfect way in my opinion. It's very energetic, it looks aggressive, and yeah, just a very nice skin. But for all you minimalists out there, I got an alternative, and that's the M4A4 Edgelord. And in my opinion, it looks so clean. With those engravings, it's all black, and look how well it goes with the Nox glove. But anyways, just as a singular skin, it looks amazing, $1.20. Now you guys know I have to choose the eco for this CZ75. It's just around $2 and it just looks amazing with that green-white combo. Very clean, and it kind of looks like a reusable water bottle in a form, if that makes sense. But just a clean skin, I love it for the CZ75. Now for the Deagle, I chose the Trigger Discipline, and in my opinion, it's got one of the best values here for $1.60. It's got that very clean typography, those minimalist design, and I love the pinkish style at the beginning there. It goes with a lot of loadouts, so yeah, pick it up for $1.60 in minimal wear. Now next up, we got one of my favorite dual Beretta skins, the Angel Eyes, and I mean, just look at that jade colored top and that finishing, that almost meteorite black finishing. It looks really good, and for $1.60 you get a lot here, so great value. But if you're more into I would say cleaner skins, then the dual Beretta Strat might be more up your alley. Very clean, very gritty texture, especially with that bronze coloring on the top, and yeah, for $2.60 can't really do no wrong. I personally go for the Angel Eyes, but hey, that's up to you. Now who doesn't love a little bit of solitude here and there? With the M4A1S, you get it for around $5 in minimal wear, and I've said it in my previous videos before, I think this is one of the best M4 skins you can get for yourself, especially for that price point. But if you're looking for something a bit more modern, a bit more dynamic, you got the M4A1S Liquidation, and for around $4.20 you get also very clean, very like I said, dynamic skin. It almost appears it's like a warp drive. So I love both skins. I would go for the Solitude though. Alright boys, I'm giving away a VSM sticker slab once we reach 100 subscribers. To enter, like the video, subscribe, and comment your favorite combo down below. Or tell me why my taste is terrible. Both count. Now, back to our next combo. Now next up we got the 5.7 Boost Protocol, and if that doesn't scream Japanese futurism, then I don't know what does. So very good looking skin with that pinkish red coloring on the top, and it kind of looks like a Gundam on there, like a robot kind of thing. Really good looking skin, but if you're looking for something very monochromatic, the 5.7 Sky Blue got you covered. Very cheap for around 50 cents. You choose wisely there. Your enemies may preach God's name when they play against you, but you only preach Lucifer's, and this is why you get the P2000 Obsidian. And if this doesn't look like hell in your hands, I don't know what does. In a very good way though. It's such a great looking skin for the P2000, only $4.40, so get it for yourself. Now you might preach Lucifer's name, but you still need a ticket to hell. And here you got it, for only $2.20. Who would have thought that it was so easy and so cheap? One of the greatest looking skins in my opinion for the USP-S. Incredibly clean, but with a lot of graphic design in there. So really nice skin, but if you want something a little more red, I got something for you, and that's the USP-S Bleeding Edge. I think it's a relatively new skin. I'm not really sure right now, but it looks just very sharp. It looks dangerous, and a little unhinged, to be honest. So for around $3.30, you get it in field tested. Looks amazingly great. The creator of our next skin, the P250, definitely took some LSD to do this artwork. The P250 Visions, here in field tested for $3.30, feels like very chaotic, but also very harmonic in a way. And I personally love it very much, so you can pick it up for yourself for $3.30. Now we got our big boy gun, the AK-47 here, the Ice Cold, and you know I had to put this into the video here. For around $4.50, you get so great value with that design. It's very iconic by now. I've put it into previous videos and here it will shine again. But if you're looking for something a bit more different, a bit more clean looking, we got the Winter Green here. And we keep some tradition with that wood, but we also get that very nuanced metallic look green. So very good pickup. I love both skins. Next up, we got the Australian classic, the Tech 9 Cracked Opal. And if you have a look at other Tech 9 skins in that price range, you don't really get a lot of designs. You only get 2 colors, 1 color, very boring. So, Cracked Opal, here it is for you. Now next up we got the Mag 10 Cyber Oni, I don't know how to pronounce that, I don't even try, but it looks amazing. We don't even have to pronounce it because it looks so good. Masked demon vibes, zero subtlety but maximum personality. But if you're looking for something a bit more retro, the Mag 10 Heat got you covered, and this is also simultaneously a preview of Oni Pixel's Gravestone picture. So here you go, $2.40 and $2.30 respectively for both skins. Oh, the Op Duality, what a beautiful skin, an artwork, a literal art piece. And it shows that you're not just a Counter-Strike player, you're something with taste, with style, and everything combined in this beautiful skin for around $3.60. Alright, now next up we got the MP5 SD in liquidation, as well as the M4 I presented to you in the beginning. In factory new here for 69 cents. It's an MP5 skin, boys, let's be honest. It looks alright, it looks good. It's a very cheap option for a gun that is not really often played, so there you go. Next up, I got the MP7 Neon Ply for you, and I personally didn't even know this skin existed, but I really like it. It's very flashy, it's got those very bright lines, of course that plywood texture, as the name suggests, but yeah, just a great skin for around $3.50, but if you're looking for something a bit more classic, the MP7 Fate got you covered here. In factory new for around $5.60, it's a little bit above that price line of $5, but I still wanted to include it here because it's such an iconic skin, and who doesn't love a good Fate skin? And especially if you rock Fate gloves or a Fate knife, this is a must-have, so choose wisely. Now our next skin is a bit above our price point as well, $5.50 for the MP9 Hydra, but I still wanted to include it because I think it's one of the best looking MP9 skins, and we don't really get neon green looking skins for that price point especially. And yeah, just a great looking skin, check it out for yourself. Now next up we got our P90 Wavebreaker, everyone's darling when it comes to P90 skins, because it looks very clean, it looks modern, it's got that ice cold kind of feeling to it, just like the AWP and the AK, very similar color scheme, so very nice for $1. Now if you're a Stalker fan just like me, the PP Bizon Fuel Rod is a must buy. Here in minimal wear because it looks way more clean than field tested for $2.30. A great skin in my opinion, got some real character to it, so yeah, check it out for yourself if you like. Did I say under $5 skins? I meant around $5. The UMP45 Neo Noir is one of the greatest skins for the UMP in my opinion. The Neo Noir series in general is just great looking. Here you got it in field test, it looks clean still, and yeah, you get a great skin with good artwork here. But if you're really looking for something under $5, I would highly suggest checking out the Continuum. And here in minimal wear for around $1.60, and that's just minimalism done right in my opinion. Smooth color transitions, very clean lines, and it works incredibly well if you play on vertigo. It just matches the vibe in my opinion. So 2 great skins, check them out for yourself. Now the best looking Max 7 skin you can get right now in my opinion is the BI-83 Spectrum, because it just feels like experimental tech and it's got that holographic feeling to it that you rarely only get for skins this cheap. $4, it could be yours. Now hear me out on the Nova. The Turquoise Pour in my opinion, such a clean skin, that gold flow, that in general, that flowy kind of design, so great. And it honestly looks like something your girlfriend would show you on Pinterest at like 3 AM for no reason and just smile at you happy like, yeah, you find this is good? I feel what she feels right now. Very good looking skin. You know, every Counter-Strike player loves some kind of eyes on their gun. And that's what you get with the sawed-off as well, with the sawed-off Kiss and Love. And for an field tested for only $3.30, I think it's a great looking skin. It's a budget option if you really play with the sawed-off, so get it for yourself. Now our next skin looks really good as well. That's the XM1014, the Watchdog. And in my opinion, it looks like something very ancient Chinese, and it's got that very clean aesthetic, that amazing green, just a generally nice looking skin for $2.90. Now, if you regularly take part in riots, the R8 Revolver Phoenix marker will be right up your alley. With that very rebellious design and very rough also, it's just a great looking skin for the R8. And for the price point of $4 and minimal wear, you get it very clean. You can get it cheaper if you want it a bit more rough looking, but great skin in general. Next up, we got the AUG Momentum, and just like the name suggests, this feels dynamic and it feels futuristic, and you got those very flowing lines, that bold contrast, and a sense of speed when you're just even standing still. But if you're looking for something a bit more designed nicely done, the AUG Arctic Wolf for you. $3.44 in minimal wear, and yeah, you need this if you either like wolves or you want to go full cold weather operator, and just both amazing skins in my opinion. Now, if we ever send people to Mars, this will be the weapon they will carry, the ZX Spectrum. What a great looking skin, one of the cleanest FAMAS skins there is, and yeah, for around $3.50 in field test, you get an absolute beast. Now next up, we got the M249 Downtown, a gun nobody plays, but if you're looking still for some kind of vibe, go for the Downtown for 60 cents. And next up, we got the SG553, the Darkwing, and honestly, it looks like the bigger brother of the P2000 Obsidian. A great looking skin, and yeah, dark tones with very, very great red on the back, so great skin for $1. Now for the Negev, I chose a very clean looking skin, the Sour Grapes, because you only pay 70 cents and it's factory new, so get it for yourself. And next up, we got the Galil Crimson Tsunami, and I was really surprised with this skin because it looks really good. It's like an art painting, a Japanese art painting, and for only around $3 and minimal wear, you get something really, really clean, like an art piece, so get it for yourself. Now for the Zeus X27, I had to go with the Olympus, and of course also because, I mean, it's Zeus on the skin itself is named Zeus, or the weapon itself, and it's just a great looking skin for around $3.20 in field tested. Now next up, we got the G3 Green Apple, and you know I had to slap this thing in here. It's factory new, it's only 11 cents for a green skin, and a really good green skin. Of course, it's nothing too special, we don't have to hype it up, but it's just alright. It's just good for 11 cents. Get it for yourself. Next up, we got the Scar Caged, and I think it's one of the newer skins out of the Genesis terminal, and in my opinion, it looks really, really good. It kind of reminds me of that Splash Jam, just with way more subtle colors, but looks really good for around $1 in factory new. Lastly, we got the SSG Parallax, and if you've ever worn those cheap 3D glasses back then when you were a child, this is what we've come to now. I seriously hope someone tries this out if it's really 3D, but just a great looking skin, $3.60 for you and field tested. Alright boys, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this style of picks, consider subscribing and let me know which skin you like the most and what you want to see next. And until the next video, cheers!